Hey guys, this is King Crab Zero. Today I'm going to stream for you some American Truck Sim. So, since they're having their Idaho Spud or Idaho Potato event, I'm going to be doing that. Also, I'd like to just shout out to my YouTube fan Ryan, who he got here before I even was ready. So I should say more than a fan. He's a friend. So, but yeah, I just think that's funny. Told me basically caught me with my pants down, and yeah, he let me know that's how he likes it. So anyway, going to stream some Idaho Spud runs here. So let's figure out how this event should go. Let's see. So external contracts or external market after you deliver potatoes. Okay, cool. At least 100 miles, so this shouldn't be too bad. Let's see where we're at first. Oh man, yeah, you're gonna need plenty of holy water, bud, and you're also gonna need like pray in front of your altar or whatever. Gonna have to ask for a bit of forgiveness, you know. Okay, let's see here. Let's travel to. Let's go to Twin. I feel like Twin has potato missions to be had. Yes, I'm willing to pay a little bit of money to save myself some time there. It would be one thing, like, if I was right next to a place where I could just pick up one of these potato missions, then I'd probably drive, but being, like, as far away as I was, it was like, I don't feel like that. That seems like a pain. Okay, we're going to do that before we start. Let's just make sure there's no upgrades that I can have. I don't really want to upgrade from the small, short chassis. Yeah, it's not about the length of it, it's about how you use it. Okay. Well, I guess there's still ones that are locked. It's not cool. That would turn maneuverability down, but it would. Did YouTube block the first one on your side? Because it didn't block either of those for me, bud. Yeah, we're not going to switch out for that. I think we have everything that we need. I think everything's good. I don't think there's anything that we can necessarily improve here. I don't know, actually. I mean, is maneuverability important? I think that might be worth it. Yeah, we'll get that. Okay, we gotta go for this interior. I don't know why I haven't went for this wood finish interior. I went for the wood finish like steering wheel a while ago, so maybe I didn't unlock it yet. Okay, got to match these to whatever else we have. Because I'm going to feel really bothered if they're not matching, you know? Okay, oh fuck. And I think the other ones are dynamic or whatever. So yeah, go like that. Let me just make sure here. No progress. Fuck. Well, here we go. Oh, there we go. See, look. Everything's working out. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, seems like the chat delay is going to be just the the standard there. Okay, shit. Oh yeah, we got premium Kenworth. Let me just look at what the rest of these are. Standard. Okay, cool. We will get this all sorted then. Okay, sweet. Do I need all that shit? Probably not, but I figured might as well. I mean, we get an extra 50-gallon, like, extra 50 gallons of gas. I think that's kind of worth it. Means we don't have to stop for fuel as often. Also, I just realized that, of course, it started me like in like a spot that wasn't the best. Or maybe it's just that I'm an idiot. One of those two things is definitely the case. There we go. We need lights. We need the beacon. Okay. And we need to find ourselves a potato mission. Okay. I think it said only external contracts, so... Potato. I don't want the big potato, I just want regular potatoes now. I don't know why that one flagged for a PO, but let's go get some potatoes. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know why the delay's so long, because it doesn't look like it's that long on my streams, because I keep my streams open in the background. But this goes back to, there are so many different factors that can play into what that delay time is, so... Yeah, when I finally get a move out your way, man, I hope that I can transfer my internet service out that way. Because I know that they have availability in your area. I just don't know if they have availability specifically where you're at. Because I have like the Sparklight 1 gigabyte package, and it is pretty nice. I definitely get some good speeds with it. Like, even though I'm in a house full of people that, you know, tend to, like, watch, like, stream video and stuff online or watch YouTube and other shit like that, definitely don't have to worry about, like, things buffering, which is so nice. I mean, yeah, Mavericks, I'll give you that. It is expensive, but hey, you know, if you can afford it, it's always nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a big claim, man. You know, if I was one of those, I'd be like, point of personal privilege. I feel harassed. I don't know if you've ever seen that video of, like, I think it's the, like, some Democratic Socialist Party or something, but yeah, like... just every moment, like, someone will be like, point of personal privilege, and then they'll voice a complaint about something that doesn't necessarily matter or not. And it's annoying to watch, and it's like, man, I feel sorry. Well, actually, I don't feel sorry for whoever is running that meeting. They deserve that. So, anyway, my point is no. I would not be able to deal with those sorts of people. Okay. Wants me to go that way, but I could go this way. This dirt road looks more fun. Actually, I think I know why they wanted me to go the other way. It probably lined me up better with the trailer, but we will make this work. I am obviously the best at backing and stuff, so we are... yeah, we're just going to back into this. You know, I say that I'm the best at backing, which isn't true. But I said that, like, after I also, like, reduced my maneuverability a bit, so I didn't quite swing the way I wanted it to. Oh, man. I probably deserve that. To be, like, shown how wrong I am right away. Okay. Oh man, Saint McCarthy. That would be an amazing saint. You know, like if you can get McCarthy like canonized as a saint in like the Orthodox religion, I might just have to consider joining at that point. I'll be like, oh man, you know, Ryan is 100% right. They have a Saint McCarthy now, so this is definitely the religion. Okay, this thing definitely handles a bit differently now that I've changed to the longer wheelbase. But hey, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it, and it'll get easier, so... Okay, railroad crossing. Let's hope there's no train. I was just fully prepped for like one of those last minute trains that was just gonna cause me a whole bunch of problems. Eventually I'm going to need this lane. It looks like. I think. Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see if I can squeeze that truck out. Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, yeah, what lane? Where? I'm confused by this. Okay, I need to be in this lane to turn left. Because I didn't realize this was a turn only up here. I thought it'd be one of those ones where, like, it was a wonky straight, you know, where it's like you're technically turning, but it's considered going straight. But yeah, it's not one of those, so it's a wonky left. Man, you know what? That's pretty funny. But on the flip side, like, yeah, is it going to be so long, or that long before like Francis is like, oh man, let's get this guy, canonized. Though I do think it'd be hilarious for like Catholics to canonize him as a saint, whether it be Roman Catholics or Orthodox Catholics. Like either way would just be hilarious. I'm so glad that this game does not have a like way to determine whether or not your jailbreak usage is, law abiding or not, because I'm pretty sure half the time I use the jailbreaks in this game, it would be less than legal. But they sound so cool. To be fair, I actually like the sound of Jake breaks in real life too. Like when I hear a truck, using its Jake brakes, it's always like, oh, that sounds awesome. I also like the sound of trains though, so not too much of a stretch that I enjoy other noisy mechanical operations. Yeah, no, I get that. Like, Francis does seem like he wants to canonize everyone that shouldn't be canonized and decanonize, true believers and stuff. Yeah, I can see McCarthy, if he was still around, he'd probably throw some suspicion towards Francis. Probably be like, that guy seems suspect. Let's look into him. Might be a commie. So I guess if McCarthy was a saint, would he just be the saint of sniffing out commies, or does he just have a collective, but that's just what he's known for? I guess if Saint Francis of Assisi was known for the Franciscan Society or whatever, among other things, like I guess it wouldn't be too far-fetched to assume that McCarthy and McCarthyism, would be some things that you could support for a Saint McCarthy. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a World of Trucks mission. Can't go above 65. Oh, looked away for a moment. I feel like this game is a great example of you should never text and drive. Like, you try to text for a moment in this game and you like fucking almost crash. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, I know, like, McCarthy, like, sometimes gets a bad rap, but it's like, hey, man, like, the guy was, pretty right about a lot of things in the sense of, like, there are a lot of, communists and stuff in the country that, they didn't necessarily know about, and he was just trying to weed them out, so can't blame the guy. Okay, maybe I'm not going to pass this bus. I didn't have enough speed left. I thought about going to that truck stop because I hadn't been there yet. But I didn't make that decision in time. Okay, now I'm going to pass this bus. I don't know why this bus is going so slow. Like, they can do at least 70, so heck, maybe even 80. I'm guessing they can probably actually do 80. You know what they say about good intentions, man. You know, the way to hell is paved with good intentions. That's pretty great, though. I mean, even if Nixon couldn't be a saint, at least he could be your spirit animal, right? I think Nixon's always interesting because, it's like, he goes down for Watergate, but then it's like, writes a memoir, and it's like, here's all the other fucked up things I did. Much worse than what you guys got me for. But hey, I probably didn't have a hand to do what you got me for, so, here's some other things I did. Oh, yeah. Everything I know about Quakers, I learned from Nixon. He was definitely the most pious of all people. The ideal Quaker. And it just makes you wonder, like, how did the Quakers react when, Nixon was going through the impeachment process and everything? Or I guess, to Nixon in general. I just wonder if they're like, oh man, this guy's terrible, or were they just proud that he was a Quaker, Were they like, oh yeah, one of us is a president? Oh man, this spot feels way too familiar. I've driven this exact little strip of road way too many times. Yeah, I'm sure at this point you've probably driven this exact strip of road way too many times, like, since you moved out of the Boise area. I don't think the exit that I normally take is here. Yeah, they don't have the exit I would normally take, so it's not as familiar as it could be. Yeah, okay, we're gonna squeeze this guy out, man. Yeah, that's 100% fair. That is 100% fair. I'll give you that. It's one of those, kind of pride things, but also kind of regret things. Like, well, one of us is president, but could it have been a better one of us? Oh, that was dropping down to 70. I can still go 65. Sweet. Wait, nope. I was about to take the wrong way. I was about to be a dummy. Yeah, it's funny. It's like I've been to Ontario, and I don't think I've ever actually taken the freeway all the way to Ontario. I think I always pull off in Fruitland and then go from Fruitland into Ontario. Yeah, after this mission, I'll have to remember to check to see if I have actually, like, have the amount of money needed for, like, more drivers and more vehicles and stuff. I think I got enough last time and just didn't do it because I wasn't thinking, but yeah. I'll have to remember this time while I'm actively thinking about it. See, I think last time I was like, oh, I'm going to get like another driver and stuff, and then it was like, I didn't have quite enough or something, so I did a mission, and I think after the mission I had enough, but at that point, just completely spaced it, especially since I went on to Stardew Valley afterwards. But today will be all truck and all potatoes. Because everyone needs those Idaho potatoes. Especially Idahoans. Well, that's just not fair. Why didn't my light go green? I wanted to make a turn. This thing definitely turns so much wider now. Feel like I got a little bit of extra feel, but on the flip side, I also feel like now it's kind of like I really got to be careful when making turns. Otherwise, I know I'm going to fuck up. See, one of these days, that delay is going to just make me think that they got you or something. Like, whether they be like YouTube or, yeah, some sort of black suits or something. I'll be like, oh man, Ryan just, he kind of disappeared on me. I don't know what happened to him. Also, I feel like kind of an idiot here. I keep thinking to myself, like, I need to stop and, like, pull off to the side for a rest break in this game. And I just don't do it. Like, my character is just gonna be so tired. I'm like, yeah, fuck him. He can drive all night. That's why they invented coffee. Or, you know, since he's a trucker, that's probably why he's probably hopped up on, like, a Fedra or something stronger. Man, I remember when they used to, well, I assume they probably still do, maybe, or will do. But yeah, I remember when I used to work at the office still before we moved to work from home. Like, the vending machines they had there had those, like, Rhino Rush energy drinks, and god, man, a couple of those will, they'll really get your heart going. They are quite intense, but that's because they got, like, I don't think it's like actual Fedra, but I think it's you know, basically a Fedra-like substance. But they are pretty intense. Because yeah, I remember drinking those as compared to like the other energy drinks in the machine, and just be like, oh man, drinking this is just, oh, a couple of these, like, awake for the day, but on the flip side, I also feel like I'm dying for the day. Oh yeah, there you go. Adderall. That's obviously what my trucker's hopped up on. He doesn't need sleep, he just needs to pop more Adderall. Sleep is for the weak, and Adderall is for the chemically dependent. I mean, that's not true, obviously. Adderall has its purposes. But some people who, yeah, get into stuff like that get a bit too carried away and do seem to become chemically dependent on stuff like that, which is unfortunate. I mean, people should know their limits with stuff like that, and also learn how to cycle off of stuff like that when needed. Oh, I get that. Oh man, you know what? I get that those would all be better, but on the flip side, you know me. I'm on the straight and narrow generally. Generally. I don't know why or how, but generally I'm on the straight and narrow. Oh, motherfuck. This is that rest area I've just been waiting for, you know. And by that I mean this is the first one in a while, so let's pull off here before I fucking forget again. Okay, let's get some rest here. And I'm starting to get to the point in this game where, you know, my other drivers can actually do something, so they actually earn me some income in the background. Go. Pretty soon I'll just be like making all my money from the people in the background. Me some big trucking mogul. Is that a word that people still use, mogul? Yeah, on the issue of words that people still use or don't use, like, it throws me off when I use a word that I think is fairly standard, and then someone will ask me about it that's in my peer group, and it's like, wait, you're in my peer group and you're asking about this word? Like, come on, it's not a hard one. I mean, I guess there have been some that I've used that are a bit odd. But even those ones, I just felt like, especially for the people who asked me on them, like, I remember when I used Occidental, and I think that was one even you had asked about. Like, I know the first person I had used that with that day, like, it kind of made sense. Well, I don't know, I guess it shouldn't have made sense that they didn't know, since they enjoyed riding and stuff. Like, you'd think a person that enjoys riding would, you know, have a bigger vocabulary than a person who went to school for engineering and then dropped out. Right? I don't know. Maybe that's just my thought on it, that someone that had more specialized knowledge of riding should, you know, definitely beat someone whose specialization was something completely different. Man, look at all that lumber that guy's hauling. You know, in this economy, that's like probably $1 million worth of like assets right there. And he only has it strapped down. Like, you think you'd be carrying that stuff in like armored vehicles, you know? Otherwise, he'd be easy target. Oh. I don't know. I guess I just assumed it is, but I don't know. Maybe lumber prices aren't so astronomical anymore. I mean, I remember they were quite astronomical there for quite a while, but maybe that's changed. I'm going to assume probably not, though. There we go. He hit me. He saw. Why'd I get charged for that? He hit me. I was ahead of him, and he was merging into my lane. I had right away there. Man, fuck this game. I fucking knew that was what's gonna happen too, is the fucked up part about it. Like, this game is like a, every place is like an at fault, place. Like, you're always at fault for the accident in this game. There's no relief from that. I mean, that's not 100% true. Like, on rare occasion, you're not at fault, but like, it's usually only when it's super egregious that they don't consider it your fault. Like, once someone T-bones you on a red light or something. Oh man, maybe I was underselling it. Maybe he had like a couple $1 million in assets right there. Ah man, lumber prices on the rise again. Pretty soon housing prices are going to go up, mostly just because, the lumber in your house is going to be worth so much that you could, take your house apart and make a profit on just the lumber and other raw materials. I don't know if it'll get that absurd, but if it did, that would be pretty hilarious. I mean, it would be fucked up as well, and a bit sad and aggravating, and a whole slew of other negatives, but it would be kind of funny in just an absurdity sense. Oh man, that was one of the smoothest turns this whole fucking stream. Okay, that was not a smooth turn. Okay. Oh man, this new bed length is a little bit to get used to. Gonna run into someone on accident or drive off the road or do something. I mean, run into someone, not like someone run into me because they, jumped into my lane and then I get blamed for it. That makes sense. I mean, like, if lumber prices are super high and you can't really build new houses as cheaply as before, it obviously means that to make the same profit margin that they were making before, you have to sell them at a higher rate. Though housing prices have been fucked up in the area for quite a while, since they're at extremely high levels, higher than they probably should be. But we'll see. We'll see if they ever go back down to a reasonable level. I know one of my co-workers who's, someone I consider a friend as well. He's moving out to Texas because, obviously it's another conservative state, but he also, I think has some family out that way. And he also said that the housing prices are so much better out there compared to here. I think he said for, what you could get a shitty house here for, you can get a house with some land, some actual land to it there. So, the thought of getting a house with some acreage here at this point is just absurd, buddy, that light is green, buddy. Green means go. Put your foot on that gas. I'm surrounded by idiots. Oh man, existential, angst due to lag. Well, I have plenty of candles to choose from, so I can definitely grab one out to light for you. I can't imagine you being dead soon, Pretty resilient, and yeah, I don't think a little bit of existential angst is going to get you down. I had plenty of existential angst throughout the years, so a little bit of it's not going to do you in. I feel like it would take more than pondering just your existence to, finally push you over the edge on existential angst. I know that existential angst is always an interesting thing. When you start pondering your own existence, the ways of the world, the ethics of society, and just a whole bunch of other things, and it's just a lot to think about, and usually it's not good, so it's kind of like, oh man, this is starting to bring me down. This is such a bummer. Oh man. Come on. This guy's not even looking my way, I was hoping he'd look my way. We'd go into the world's slowest race. Yeah, look at this. Look at me pull away from him. Oh, he's even got a passenger. He's gonna beat him one light at a time. I'm gonna rack that up to a win. I haven't actually burned that beeswax candle yet because I've been saving it, but I guess I could burn it. I mean, it just got a bit of sentimental value since it was something that you'd given to me. Though you want to know something funny is I accidentally left it out in my car for a day after he'd given it to me. It wasn't an extremely hot day, but it was hot enough that the candle's a little bit misshapen now, so it looks a little bit funny. But yeah, no, I've been I didn't get a ticket there. I totally deserved a ticket that time. Anyway, but yeah, no, I've been saving that because it's got sentimental. I finally got a ticket. Who the hell got? Oh, there we go. Got sentimental value. It's always hard part for me when I get a gift from someone that's some sort of consumable item. Not necessarily consumable as in something you eat, but just as in something that is a one-time use item or gets consumed in use. Though I'm sure, I guess if I burnt it up, you could easily just hook me up with the right people to make donations to for another one. Man, my chat delay is not gonna kill you. there are plenty of other things that will kill you before my chat delay does. Though the chat delay is only going to make me ponder when it gets so bad that I think you're no longer there. I'll just be like, oh man, he finally died. Not due to the chat delay, just because someone showed up at his house and black bagged him, or the government agents finally got him. I don't think it's going to be the chat delay itself. It just, yeah, that's the feeling it's going to inspire. Also, this, it had me pull off onto this exit to go right back on the on-ramp. I feel like, I don't get this, man. I feel like that was retarded. Why'd it make me do that? What was the point of that? It was like, hey man, you need to take this off-ramp so you can take the on-ramp to take the very next off-ramp. I guess if I was smart, I wouldn't always follow the GPS to the T on this, but I don't know a lot of these areas, so I don't want to get too creative in how I approach them. I'm sure I'll find an occasion sometime that'll be worthy of burning a beeswax candle, though. So I look forward to that. Well, I shouldn't say I look forward to that. I guess there are bad occasions that could easily be worthy of burning that beeswax candle. Oh, man. Well, maybe that's what I need. I need you to hook me up with more of them, or at least the ways to get more of them, so that way I can get ones that have no sentimental value to me. Because I could burn those like all day and all night if they have no sentimental value. It just the one that has sentimental value to it, that one's getting saved for like a very special occasion, whether good or bad. Oh man, you see those crisp rays of light just streaming into the cabin there? They were so pretty. Yeah, sometimes this game looks super amazing and sometimes it doesn't. Like, the hood of this truck is not necessarily the most amazing because it always shows up as super dark, even though it shouldn't really be. Like, hood of the truck doesn't necessarily look that great, but there are like other things that look super great instead, so it's catch-22 there. Maybe I just need a beefier graphics card, then a 4K monitor or something, and just run this at 4K. And then it'll look good finally. Then I can be happy. And stream at 4K and wonder why I'm using like, you know, over a terabyte of data per month. Oh man. I think if I got a 4K monitor, that's where I would invest in the extra little bit to have unlimited data for the month. Because with my current internet package, it's like I get I think a terabyte or a terabyte and a half of data per month as the data cap, which I think as a household we've only came close once, so it wouldn't be a concern. But if I had a 4K monitor and like the ability to stream at 4K, whether streaming download like you know, watching shows in 4K, or like, you know, streaming like uploading and doing streams like this in 4K, I think at that point I would opt for that extra little bit, because otherwise it'd be like, oh man, they're gonna fuck me. They're gonna nail me to the wall, pin me to the wall, and fuck me with charges. I don't actually know if that's true or not. So far, since I've had Sparklight, I've actually quite enjoyed them. They've been pretty easy to work with. Everything's been as expected, as it should be. Oh man, I'm running out of fuel. Oh no. What am I gonna do? I mean, it's not like I have like 140 miles worth of fuel left. But I guess I can pull into a fuel station, since I'm literally right next to one. Okay, we're gonna take this last one. Oh yeah, I should have rested right there. Can't believe they gave me an option to rest there. That would have been absurd. I should have done it. There we go. And back on our way. See, now here's the real question, though, Ryan. Like, yeah, you can hook me up with plenty of beeswax candles, but can you hook me up with, like, St. Peter's femur? Like, that'd be a real, achievement there. That'd be the artifact that it'd be like, oh man, look at this. This relic is amazing. Oh man, you know what? That'd be the best vacation ever, and Might be the final vacation ever. I hear the Swiss Guard, you know, like to carry submachine guns on them. Oh, man. But if it was something that was successful, I'd make for the most interesting story ever. One of those stories that's so interesting that you really can't tell anyone. Because if you did, you know, that's how you get, like, offed by someone. Oh man, another guy looks like he's carrying lumber. Maybe? Yeah, it looks like lumber. Looks like side pieces, like siding pieces for housing. Yeah, he's probably carrying a small fortune there as well. You know, probably a few $1 million worth of lumber in today's market prices. Now look at that, delivered some potatoes. There we go. I got a level up even. Let's go with just in time. Yeah, let's go with just in time delivery. Okay, let's go look for some more potatoes. Let's see. Let's start in the Boise area. Let's see if there's any potato missions around there. Man, I keep forgetting that you have to. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. You can just fast travel to your garage. I could just fast traveled for free. You know what? Maybe that's the plan. You have to help them out. You know, they scratch your back, you scratch their back, and then the combined efforts of both will, you know, make everything work out. Or maybe more people just end up dead. Who knows? Okay, let's see here. We need more potatoes. Not the Idaho big potato, just potatoes. How far is that one? That one's not too far. It's 154 miles. I'm going to take that one. This one will be a little bit shorter. Yeah, I'm sure there's like plenty of saints and stuff, though, like old saints that they would like the relics for. Because, yeah, I'm probably pretty sure they're a little bit pissed off at, you know, the Roman Catholics for hiding a lot of the good, good relics and stuff. Man, it's amazing how much zippier this thing is when there's no trailer attached to it. Yeah, that's what everyone needed, was a religious schism part 3. Or Or part 2, I should say. Yeah, Religious Schism part 2. You know what's funny about that comment is it came through on my stream quicker than it came through on my comment section for Streamlabs, and I think it might have even been I think it showed up on the stream about the exact same time it showed up on YouTube, which was funny. Because normally, on the Streamlabs tab, it shows up right after the comment shows up on stream. But it didn't happen that way this time, and I think that's hilarious. Yeah, no. Schism Part 2. The re-schisming. Man, this game's so inaccurate. That should be a Jack in the Box. I'm gonna have to complain. I mean, that one is this game's equivalent of a Chevron, so can't complain about that since that's what that is in real life. But yeah, obviously my hold upset's supposed to be a Jack in the Box. I'm so offended. I didn't even see a vehicle there. You know, let's back up. Let's find this vehicle that it said that it supposedly crashed into. I don't see anything back here. I feel like they're lying to me. Yeah, because it's right around here. There's nothing pulled off to the side, and there's nothing in front of me. So I have no clue what vehicle they're saying I crashed into. Fucking liars. Trying to make me doubt myself, you know? Well, you know, on my screen it shows up pretty quick. I should say, it shows up on my streaming portion of my screen pretty quick here, pretty quickly after it shows up on YouTube, or sometimes I even see it show up here before it shows up on YouTube. But I think that's just, yeah, because I notice it first. But yeah, no, it shows up shortly after, if anything. And yeah, I just have this little readout pane that shows me the comments for both Twitch and YouTube, kind of just in one place. And yeah, it shows up there kind of slow, so I just think that's kind of funny. Oh, what am I pulling? I'm pulling a double or a triple. I can't quite tell. You know what? Even if it takes 2 weeks to appear, my question is would it be faster than a communication from you? Since I don't know how fast carrier pigeons are. Yeah, they'll get me for some sort of domestic terrorism. You know, that's what it is. They're trying to trump up some charges on me. They're just making things up. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD after this just to see if there was anything there, or if they're just lying to me. Also, I just remembered, you're supposed to remind me of these things that I was supposed to check and see if we could get another driver and whatnot. Let's go to the garage manager. Yep, we can get another driver here, so let's go like this and get a new truck. Kenworth. Boom. Doom. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wait, I see. That's why. I can't. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. I don't think they quite need the absurdity that is my vehicle. So let's get them this vehicle. What's the difference between this one and this one? Oh, I guess the wheels. Still day cab. Has the same engine, the same gearbox. Oh, there's probably more features on mine still. So yeah, let's get them this one. I mean, did I not get it in my color? Maybe I didn't. That could be on me though. Okay, now we just need a driver here. I want someone who has long distance. Okay, this guy's got long distance, so he's going the distance. Boom. There we go. Figured I might as well get that done before I forgot again. Otherwise, it might be like several streams before I remember. Yeah, I could fucking be half a year down the way with this game and still have forgotten. And each driver is basically like an investment, so the longer you hold an investment, usually the better it is. Unless it's a bad investment. Maybe I hired Bryce. Maybe that's what I just did. I hired the Bryce of trucking. It's gonna be a negative investment, man. He's gonna cost me my company. I'm gonna go out of business here soon. All because you let me hire the Bryce of trucking. Yeah, maybe I should make up for that accident it blamed on me and just like run this cop off the road. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll also run this red light to do it. This one's specifically for you, Ryan. I know that you'll appreciate this one. There's a JRPG on Google. I did not see that. Like, are you saying it's a? Oh, are you like? Is it just the regular Google page? Yeah, I'll have to take a look. I mean, not right now, since I'm streaming, but after I'm done streaming, just remind me. Okay, I'm not pulling triples, just pulling doubles. Cool. Yeah, I have no clue what happened to that cop that's, stuck in the middle of the road back there. I can't imagine. But I feel like that made up for the accident that it charged me for that I didn't do. It's only fair. You know what? I feel like that cop, he should get a ticket. He ran a red light. Did you see that? Like, he fucking drove, he went straight through that red light. He didn't stop. He just went through the red light. What a fucking bastard. he's supposed to be abiding the law, and he went through a red light. So, man, what a bad example. I can't believe people like that, that say they're the law and then they just break the law all willy-nilly. No, I think that was worth it though. I was kind of steaming over that, like, it charging me for an accident, and it's like, you know what, this is the perfect chance to make up for this. Like, kill two birds with one stone. Give Ryan a little bit of entertainment, and get one of those, jackbooted thugs, and then, yeah. Yeah. Didn't you know? It's the only place you can get one of those. I mean, to be fair, like, when you think about it, wouldn't the grenade itself always be jacketed? I mean, it has metal all around it. Or is it saying, like, that their launcher itself is somehow jacketed? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder now. What would make it a jacketed RPG? Oh man, yeah, I should have got the squad car number. I should have stepped out and asked for his badge number. Could you imagine that? Like, you run a cop through a light and then step out and ask for his badge number so you can report him to his, like, superior officer because he ran a red light right in front of you. What would be even better is if you have a dashboard camera and you're like, I have a dashboard camera, like, I have video of you going through this red light. Right? Oh man, that's 100% the truth there. Well, I know the J typically stands for that. It just, with an RPG, like, since it's specifically a grenade, and grenades always have some sort of jacket to them. Like, that's where I was, wondering. Is it saying there's another jacket to it? Like, maybe they just coated the whole thing in copper. Like, it's a copper jacketed rocket propelled grenade. It just looks like a giant bullet flying at you until it explodes. Oh man, yeah, that sounds absurd, bud. It sounds absurd. On the issue of absurd ammo and stuff like that, or absurd bullets, which one always throws me off? Those bullets that have the copper jacket, but the jacket is the same color as, like, the bullet casing itself. So I guess it's kind of like more of a brassy jacket. I think you typically see that with, like, a Cellier and Bellet or whatever it is. I have no clue how to pronounce it. I think they're Czech, maybe? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of, like, Slavic ammo, but I'm just not sure which. Well, you know, for a second there, I was just wondering because, like, don't they also just call the launchers themselves generally just like RPGs as well? So, like, I think the term can like literally refer to the grenade or the launcher. So that was just my concern. Is like, yeah, whether it's the launcher or the grenade. Just because, again, both of them can be referred to as such. Because you don't see like a gun ever being called jacketed, but on the flip side, like a gun doesn't usually share the same name as the bullets. It's like, this is whatever rifle, this is whatever bullet. Not like, this is an RPG used in this RPG. I'm gonna get around this guy. He's going too slow. Yeah, no, that'd be pretty funny though. Like, oh man, I'm gonna get around all these guys. That's what I'm doing. In for a penny, in for a pound. I've already ran a cop off the road. It's not like I have to drive perfect this trip. You know what? Like, I'm trying to think of what a good reason to put a copper jacketing on an RPG. Like, the grenade itself would be. Like, I'm just trying to come up with, like, some excuse as to why it would be super practical, quotation marks. You know, maybe even 1,000% practical. And I'm not coming up with anything. You know what? Maybe we can make it a thing though, and we'll tell whoever we sell it to that it's so that it can engage better with the rifling. As I don't think that it engages with any sort of rifling, but I'm sure you could convince someone that that's a thing. Yeah, you have to give me a little bit here while I try to decipher the deeper meaning of your license plate. Like, part of me is like, okay, I know the P08 is a gun, so is he saying like a P08 from the years 35 to 38? Or is he going with the numbers as letters thing? Because I'm just wondering about Pobis, whatever. Okay, let's see. Trying to determine his license plate's gonna kill me, though. Well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, what else would JRPG stand for? Exactly. Nothing else. Never in its existence of being a thing has JRPG or has RPG ever stood for anything else, so there's nothing else that JRPG could ever stand for. You know, this is a different place than I delivered the, like, this is a different city than I delivered the last time, but it's the exact same setup since it's the same type of store. Come on. There we go. Precision. Look at that. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together now. And while I'm thinking about it, let's take a look at the garage manager, see how our garages are doing. And these guys sucking fuck, man. Okay, you know, maybe I'm hiring like the all price squad there. Okay. You know what? It was more clever than I could think of. It was like, you know, really, really clever. And I'm just like I'm just dumb. B35. I'm not actually familiar with I think you've mentioned actually was the P35, is that just like the precursor, or wait, no, the P35 is, let me think about this. Give me a moment here. Give me a moment. Is the P08, I think, is the Luger. Okay, I'm drawing a blank on like what a P35 is. P35. Wait, how old's the Browning high power? Tell me that, because I know that is one of your favorite 9 millimeters. Yeah, yeah. How old's the high power? Let me know that, and then I'll venture a guess. Because if the high power is from like 35, I'm going to have to assume that's what the P35 is. I just didn't know it was ever under that distinction. If that's what it is, it could be something else. Just when you say P08 and P38 in the same sentence as like P35, it throws me off because I'm thinking German guns, German guns. So yeah, still thinking German guns. Okay, okay. See, look at that. You learn something new every day. Because yeah, I honestly didn't know that before. I didn't know that P35 was the technical designation for it. Oh yeah, this is what we need. I just need to paint my truck with the Uncle Sam motif. That's what everyone needs. So yeah. Jesus, I don't think I could take myself seriously with that. Now let's look at the trailer upgrades really quick. Okay, nothing important there. Okay, let's see here. Probably got time for one more delivery if it's a shorter one. Let's see if there's any right in the area since we're still in Idaho, and there should just be potatoes everywhere, even in Ketchum. Even though it wouldn't make sense for there to be potatoes in Ketchum. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that'd be the case. Okay, well, at least that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. 100% fair, chat delay. I was starting my actual reasoning as you had probably already explained what it was. Oh man. Let's see. Here's what we'll do. We will fast travel to Twin Falls. Confirm. Okay. Let's get my guy some sleep first. Some well-deserved sleep. I hit the wrong joystick there. Okay. And let's see what jobs we have here in Twin Falls. I need potatoes, but I don't want to do another big potato. I don't know, actually, let's see here. Do we have a short big potato mission? No. That one's pretty short. That one's even shorter. Let's do that one. Cool. I don't know if this is going to count for the regular potato missions, but let's see. If it does, I might do some more of them, since they pay a little bit more than just transporting regular potatoes. Yeah, it is amazing about that license plate number, though. The fact that you can actually fit your 3 favorite 9mm on there. Like, that's pretty interesting. I wouldn't have expected that that'd work out that way. Okay. I guess mostly because I didn't know that, again, the high power was called the P-35. Oh man, yeah, I'm apparently really good at like slowing down so fast that I kill this thing somehow. I don't even know how. Exactly. No, that works out perfectly since they all share the same letter designation. Like if one of them was like an M or something, like you'd be so boned. But yeah, with all of them being P's, it all worked out perfectly there. Yeah, let's go in this lane. It's an ambulance. They're pretty quick generally, right? Okay. I think I've straightened my wheel out. I don't know. That light felt like it was taking forever, though. I just feel it sapping the energy out of me. I was like, oh man, why is this light so slow? Why are they all red, man? No one likes to hit every red light. Though that is often what I find to be the case, especially if I'm like trying to get somewhere in a timely manner. It's like, oh, every light is red. I don't know how it works out that way, it just does. Oh man, I was gonna undercut that corner. You know, see, look, I don't even have to feel bad. You're using super obscure knowledge on me. And I like the high power, but I don't know that, yeah, I would say I'm like, yeah, you know, a super fan of the high power or anything. Like, I don't know near as much about it as you do, so. As evidenced by the fact that I didn't know it was a P35. Okay, let's see how quick I can do this mission. I was going to speed run this. That's what we'll do. Okay, cool. It's going to be the, like, just worst delivery ever. That's what this is going to be. We'll make it quick. We'll get this done super fast. Give ourselves a reputation for being quick. Man, if there wasn't like stones and stuff in the middle of that, I would just went through the middle of that roundabout. Also, I don't know how I didn't get a ticket for like running a red light there. That was pretty amazing though. Like, so is it just that like the primary manufacturers quit doing that, or is it just that like basically all manufacturers had quit producing the high power? Because like if all manufacturers quit, that'd be kind of stupid. Like, it is an awesome gun. It has one of the most comfortable handles ever. Which is not something you can say about like all double stack pistols, especially